Next scenario. This is a buyer situation. You begin working with a couple, and at the end of the consultation, they both seem to be on the same page. Great, right? However, after showing them a few homes, you realize one wants more bedrooms or space, and the other is more of a minimalist. How can you help them find a compromise? So, I have had this happen before, and what I typically do is after we see about five, and I set this expectation that we schedule a regroup conversation. Okay. And then I ask permission, can I share with you some observations I've made on things I've heard you mention on the homes they've seen and some of the things that you mentioned when you and I first met. They would say, of course, right? And then I would refer back and say, well, when you and I first sat down, you mentioned that these things were important. You mentioned these things were important. I'm finding, as we're going through these properties, that I'm missing the mark somewhere. So I just wanted to come back together with you all and just kind of regroup to see, has anything changed? Am I sending you the right properties? And is there something that one or both of you might need to compromise so that we can find you all the best home, right? Let them share, go from there. But give them the space. We sat down, we went out, I'm not hitting the mark. How can I help you guys find the perfect home? Here's what I'm seeing, here's what I'm hearing. What needs to change so that we can help you guys find the home? Now, if you have a really good rapport with these people, and you've asked them this question, or maybe if you haven't, you can ask them this question now. How about you guys to share with me some of your goals? Where do you both see yourselves in this home in the next 5 to 10 years? Right? Again, let them share and come to their own realization that they're probably not on the same page, right? And they need to figure out which one of them, if not both, are going to have to compromise and what is that compromise going to be. Okay. But if you're noticing that what you're showing is not working, don't go showing 40 something homes. Call it at a certain point, have another conversation like, hey, I might have misheard something. I might have misunderstood something. Can we go back through what you guys are looking for in a home? Because I feel like I'm missing the mark. And I want to make sure I'm maximizing your time and not wasting your time sending you properties that you're never going to buy, right? Eat it if you need to, even though you know it's not your fault. And then have them again share and regroup. They might come to some realizations at that point. So hopefully that helps.